Okay, after the wash is finished, it'll give you the option of the power dry. And normally I'll run that through too so that there's not any leftover alcohol on it. But then you can lift this and it'll give you the option of doing it again. You press finish. We'll take this out here and you can see there's not really many drips left on there. Now this is the alcohol that it washed it off there with. So we want to make sure that we're wearing gloves for this part. I'm not, but you want to make sure that you have gloves on because until this is cured, it is not safe to touch. I'm going to put it in this curing unit here, but I have to get it off of the build plate first. You can see that this guy is a little bit dirty there. This gets cleaned with Windex. The build plate gets cleaned with the alcohol. We have the alcohol in this bottle here. So never spray it directly on either the curing unit or the build plate. So I'm going to spray it directly onto one of these blue paper towels and just wash this off. Quite a bit cleaner there. Then I'm going to use this spatula here to go up underneath the stilts and try not to gouge or scratch into the build plate, because if we scratch it up too much then it won't build onto it. So okay, so I'm going to hold it like this and we're just going to gently kind of get up and break off those little stilts, trying not to scrape my plate. The more stilts it has on it, the more difficult it is to get it detached from the build plate. To cure these first before I take those stilts off, but it may have to do 3 and 3. So then I'll just close this guy in there, and then this one's not programmed. It should just kind of populate what we want, but I'll just look for the SprintRay retainer right here. I'm going to click on that, and then it's automatically going to cure. You have 5 seconds to cancel it, so it's going to cure that. It only takes about 5 minutes to run. And then I'm just going to take one of these, same thing, the blue paper towels. They just don't have as much lint on them, which is why we use the blue ones rather than the white ones. And I'm going to spray the isopropyl alcohol, again, not on the build plate. I'm going to spray it onto my paper towel. And then I just clean this guy up before I put it back in there. So I want to make sure that he gets cleaned on the top and on the sides. The sides get kind of yucky. Let's see right there, you can see that kind of resin leftovers. So we clean that up before we put that back in the printer. All cleaned. Now there are some scratches on there. That's from somebody scratching a little too hard with the with that metal spatula. Then we're going to put this guy back in here. Like this is the U shape. We'll slide this guy back on here. And then you can see there's a little icon here that says unlock, and then we'll move it over here to the locked so that it's locked in place. This lid is already back onto the material. We can leave this one's just for the retainer. We can leave that in there, and we'll just close this up, and it tells us what to do. So now it's ready. This guy's ready to print.